do use this cleanser, I do like to incorporate a really nice massage technique. And what this is designed to do is it is very stimulating on the skin. I'm now going to take some of this wonderful facial oil by Amaravita. And I am pressing quite firmly onto the skin. And just allowing that oil to reach the roots of the hair and also the mid-lobes as well. And I'm turning Laura to the side because I'm really wanting to focus on this area which has been troubling her the past few weeks. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I am joined by the beautiful, beautiful Laura, and I'm actually really happy to see Laura tonight because I know she has been going through some anxiety in her life, and I very much wanted to try and help her with this. So this will be an ongoing session between myself and Laura. Some of them may possibly be private and not filmed, but for tonight she was more than happy for me to film with her tonight, so I'm very grateful of that. So I hope that you all enjoy this video. As you can see, Laura has beautiful long wavy hair, so I do like to use wooden combs through this kind of hair because you do have a little bit of flexibility within them, and also the softness of the wood helps as well. So I'm starting starting at the ends and making my way up to the scalp. And my aim is not necessarily to brush through the hair thoroughly, it's more to just relax Laura with the sensation of me gently combing through her hair. And I'm going to then cleanse her face with the Renaissance Cleansing Gel by Oskia. And I won't be placing her hair up tonight because we will be doing a scalp treatment later, so it's not necessary. I'll take a good amount of the cleansing gel. Begin to gently massage this wonderful cleanser into the skin. So we are going to be doing a really relaxing Gua Sha facial massage treatment on Laura tonight. And she has came to me with zero makeup on her face, but I always like to just make doubly sure that the face is nice and cleansed and fresh and clean. I also adore this facial cleanser. And I would say it's more of a balm, so it works really well as a 2-in-1, a cleanser and also a massaging balm. So when I do use this cleanser, I do like to incorporate a really nice massage technique within the cleansing, because it's just a win-win then. And I'll take my very warm towel. Laura does enjoy warm towels. I'll begin with just acclimatizing her to that sensation on her neck and shoulders. And we'll just wrap the face for a few moments. Just allowing those pores to open a little bit more, and for us to be able to easily wipe that beautiful cleanser away from the face. Making sure to be very gentle around the eyes and the nose area as well. skin dry for a few moments. I'll just place the hair back to where it was so I won't be tugging on it. I'm now going to take my personal toner, which I blended myself. This will help with relaxation, but also it's a really beautiful, mild toner for the skin as well. I also enjoy using aromatherapy balls. And I'm going to apply it to the temples, the third eye area, and I do also like to trace it over the jawline so Laura can just inhale some of that lovely fragrance. So I'm now going to take my textured facial roller, and it is actually quite a soft facial roller. It's made out of silicone, and I'm going to begin with pressing that into the forehead. And what this is designed to do is it is very stimulating on the skin, and this roller is really going to help with blood circulation. It will help with any tension that you may be holding, and it feels really, really nice actually. It looks like it doesn't, but trust me, it does. Apply, I'd say, medium pressure to the skin. How does that feel? Does that feel okay?
Yeah, good, thank you.
And you can see a little bit of those indentations for a moment or two, but that's kind of telling me that I am pressing adequately enough to stimulate the skin. Again, it's sometimes really nice to introduce different forms of sensation into a treatment. I often switch from a very gentle touch to a more pressurized massage, just to keep my client wondering what's going to come next. And I feel like that really does help to bring on that feeling of relaxation and almost tingly euphoria in a way. to take some of this wonderful facial oil by Rosemary. I'm then going to add a bit of this vitamin C facial serum with rose oil as well. I'll mix that together, and I'm just going to place it over Laura's face. And this is really going to help with the next portion of the treatment, which is going to be using Gua Sha tools. So I'm not going to massage this oil into the skin too much. I do want it to remain on the surface to enable the Gua Sha tools to easily and efficiently glide over the skin. Again, just performing a facial massage for a few minutes can really help ease your stresses and anxieties. It can also promote lymph drainage and depending on what kind of oil you use, you can introduce aromas for that extra benefit of relaxation. I will take a little bit more of my facial oil because I am wanting the Gua Sha tools to glide efficiently and easily over the skin. And the first tool I'm going to use is this beautiful terahertz Gua Sha tool. I am going to try and apply a little bit of pressure with these Gua Sha tools because I would like for Laura to feel that not only has it helped with her skin, but also that it has eased any muscle tension in her face. And I am pressing quite firmly onto the skin. That's where the oil can be extremely beneficial for this treatment. Not only do I want Laura to feel that it has gave her skin a beautiful glow and it has really lifted the skin, but I also want her to feel the benefits of what Gua Sha can do for tension around the jaw, any muscular aches. We can carry so much tension, particularly around the jaw and I would say the eyebrow area. We create so many different expressions every single day. We use so many muscles within the face to create these expressions, so it's just really nice to relax them and feel the benefits of that. And just to give a shout out to the beautiful ASMR twigs, these Gua Sha tools are actually from her collection. So if you would like to purchase these, I will leave a link to her shop down below. I'm now going on to use the terahertz spoon. And I absolutely love using this as a tool to manipulate the acupressure points around the orbital bone. I just feel it does a really, really good job of pressing into those meridians, and I know that most of my clients love this kind of attention around the eye area, because that is where we hold a lot of the strain and tension from a busy work day. I then like to use the other side, the smoother side, which looks like a spoon, and with a more gentle hand just glide over the skin underneath the eye area and over the brow area as well. Massaging those muscles around that area, and we're trying to release that tension and build up. to go on and use the terahertz comb. And take a few moments to again quite firmly press that into the scalp and almost just tug or hold the hair to create a little bit of tension. I find that works best when using this comb. And the scalp can also tell us a lot about how we are feeling at that time and the stresses we may be going through. I often know if a client is dealing with more than a normal amount of stress in their lives, because it does show in their scalp condition. You can get a build-up of almost like a fluid under the scalp if you are quite stressed or tired. So just even 5 minutes of massaging the scalp or using jade combs or Gua Sha tools on the scalp can really benefit and alleviate that feeling of stress and strain. And I'm wanting to also massage the top of the neck, the bottom of the scalp area, because again we can hold so much tension around here, and particularly the neck and the shoulders as well. Continue that onto the other side. This honestly feels like such an amazing treatment if you are suffering with severe stress or anxiety. It just really, really does help to relax you. So I'm now going to move on to the scalp scaling part of the treatment, and I have here my little brush. I also have some lovely rosemary oil I'm wanting to use, and my jojoba oil as well. And what I will do is I will take a decent amount of the jojoba oil and literally just one drop of the rosemary oil is required. And I love to use jojoba oil because it's such a light oil, it's perfect for the scalp. I also have my very soft bristle brush here with me, and it should be nice and soft on the scalp. I'm not wanting to apply too much friction to the scalp tonight. And I'm then taking my brush and very gently running it all the way down the scalp from the hairline to the crown, and then lightly painting on this wonderful rosemary oil. And I will repeat that all over the scalp, leaving about just under an inch between my separations in the hair, because I am pointing the brush in all directions whilst I'm travelling down the scalp, so all areas of the scalp are being brushed. That'll be okay. And the wonderful thing about a treatment like this is it does not have to be perfect. You can kind of create it into whatever you wish or what is needed at that time. You can add oils or mousses or creams. But For tonight I'm keeping it simple with a delicate rosemary oil because it's more for relaxation. And I'll continue onto the other side of the scalp. Again, just working my way from the hairline down to the crown. And what this treatment is going to do is it's really going to help lift any dead skin cells away from the surface of the scalp or any dry skin in general. And then the oil will really help to soften and nourish the scalp as well. And rosemary oil is well known for its properties in aiding in scalp health, so I wanted to include that also. The great thing about rosemary oil is it has a slight tingling effect, which feels really pleasant on the scalp, so it's a nice oil to use. And again, if I could just turn you to the side, please. Thank you. Making sure to give all areas a good brush, and then using the remainder of the oil into the back of the scalp as well. And again, I'll quickly repeat that on the other side. And I can honestly tell you that this feels even better than how it looks. It feels so amazing to have this kind of treatment done. And again, just quickly following that brush over the front hairline, giving it a really good scratch. Okay, so now we've applied the oil. I'm wanting to really rub that in to the scalp now, so I'm going to be quite vigorous with my movements, almost as if I were washing the hair, so trying to create a little bit of friction and just allowing that oil to reach the roots of the hair and also the mid-lobes as well. Making sure to give some attention to the back of the scalp again, just following that movement all around the scalp. And I'll then take a moment just to play with the hair a little bit, and again this will enable the oils to travel down the hair a little bit as well. So I'm now going to use a different kind of comb. This is a jade stone comb. And again, I'm going to take a few moments to run this over Laura's scalp and also through the lengths of her hair as well. And again, we're just allowing that oil to find its way from the scalp into the hair. We're really making this oil work for us tonight. And with all of the massaging of the oil into the scalp and also the heat from Laura's scalp, we are really getting that lovely aroma of rosemary. So I'm hoping that that is also aiding in Laura's relaxation. I also like to incorporate a little bit of hair tugging and twisting. So I'll take all of the hair and gently twist it. And I then also like to separate the hair into two pieces and then take them and twist them around one another, and also give the scalp a little tug. This movement alone can give you so much relief from tension on the scalp, and if you do it in even smaller sections, it can feel really, really wonderful. So I'm now going to take my massage oil, and this one is beautiful. And I'm going to do a very relaxing neck and shoulder massage for Laura tonight. begin to run that beautiful oil over her décolleté area, the tops of her arms, her shoulders and her neck. And I'm going to use my fingertips and my knuckles in the areas which I feel she may need a little bit more attention, and that is usually the tops of the shoulders and the lower part of the neck. And Laura did in fact tell me earlier that she has been suffering with neck pain in the mornings. So I have advised her to try a different pillow, because sometimes it can be something as simple as that. And I said that I would also pay a little bit of attention to the muscles around this area for her as well. So I'm going to take a few minutes to try and work out some of that knotting in this area and the built up tension and strain that we all get from time to time. Gently stroking over the collarbone area as well. This is an extremely sensitive and delicate area, and it can feel really pleasant to just run your fingertips over that area for a few moments. And I'm turning Laura to the side because I'm really wanting to focus on this area which has been troubling her the past few weeks. So I'm going to take a few moments to just knead this area and try and soften that tension down that she's holding in the muscles around the neck. And I do love to use aromatherapy in a lot of my treatments. I think it can be ever so beneficial because it can help relax a person so much, and if they are reminded of being relaxed whilst inhaling that wonderful aroma, it can almost be used as therapy for when people are feeling anxious or stressed. This is why I do enjoy creating toners or sprays or oils for my clients so that they can take them home, because if they do begin to start feeling stressed again, they can just use their personalised aroma which was used throughout their treatment, and it almost brings them back to feeling that relaxation from their treatment. So it can be extremely beneficial in a very therapeutic way. And I'll repeat that same massage on the other side of her neck, the back of the neck. Just trying to incorporate the bottom of the scalp into it as well. So I'm just supporting Laura's head with my hand just to gain access to the top of the neck area, the lower scalp area for a moment. And to finish the treatment, I'm going to use this really nice eye massager, and it's been in my little fridge so it's nice and cold, and I'm going to run that over both the bottom and the tops of Laura's eyes. And because we've done quite a lot of massaging tonight, she will possibly wake up a little bit puffy tomorrow, so this is just going to help alleviate any of that puffiness she may have found to have around the eye area. And I will finish with her aromatherapy spray, which she will take home. And her treatment for tonight is complete. so much for joining us tonight, and a really big thank you to Laura for coming and filming with me tonight, even though she's not feeling her best. But I truly hope she's feeling a lot better after this treatment tonight, and I really hope she has a good night's sleep. And I hope you have a good night's sleep as well. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. But until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.